Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 15th of June. The session will be very interesting and important, so do pay attention till the end, as you will be learning multiple things that will be helping in your preparation, right? So friends, in this video we will be discussing about new species of flying geckos that has been discovered in Mizoram. We will be discussing about GRSE. They have launched 2 warships. Then we are talking about GSITI, that is in Hyderabad, has got accredited as Athi Uttam by NABET. We will be talking about Fino Payments Bank, INS Satpura, NATO exercise and all. Correct? So let's start with the first current affair of the day. It is your national affair, right? And it is saying that Global DPI Summit 2023 was held in Pune, and an MOU was signed between India and 4 nations on sharing the India stack. So let's discuss what it is saying here is that this Global DPI Summit 2023, first of all, remember this was a part of the side event of the 3rd meeting of Group of 20, that is G20 Digital Economy Working Group in Pune, Maharashtra. So the question will be asked, this Global DPI Summit, where was this held? This was held in Pune, Maharashtra, right? It is a part of the Digital Economy Working Group meeting, correct? Global DPI Summit. Then remember, this was inaugurated by whom? It was inaugurated by Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who is our Minister of Electronics and Information and Technology. What was the main theme of this summit? The theme of this summit is digital public infrastructure. I repeat, digital public infrastructure, right? Digital public infrastructure for ease of living, correct? I repeat, digital infrastructure for ease of living, right? Ease of doing business and ease of governance. These are some of the theme, or this is the theme of this Global DPI Summit that was held, correct? And as by the theme we can make it, we can understand that this digital public infrastructure, when it will be developed, it will be providing various digital services to the people, to the customers, and this will enhance their ease of living, right? Like they won't have to wait for multiple hours in the lines in banks for various services, right? And even for getting business or starting a business, we need multiple approvals, we need multiple certificates from various organizations, so we can get that digitally from our home only, and we don't have to wait multiple hours or days for those infrastructures, correct, or for those permissions. So first thing done, right? So this DPI Global DPI Summit, it was a part of Digital Economy Working Group meeting that was held in Pune, Maharashtra, and the theme that we have discussed about is the same. The aim of this was to bring together brilliant minds, creative thinkers, and passionate people from all around the world. Correct? This will enhance to catalyst growth, inclusivity, and citizens' welfare. Correct? The summit was attended by almost 150 foreign delegates from around 50 countries around the world, and 250 delegates in person, and more than 2000 person attended this summit online. Correct? Then we say that India and four other nations signed an MOU, right? So which are these four nations we are talking about? It is your Armenia, Sierra Leone, Suriname, Antigua and Barbuda. They have recently signed an MOU with India, correct, on sharing India Stack, that is the successful digital solution implemented at population scale. What is this India Stack? India Stack is a digital infrastructure that will deliver various digital services to the Indian citizens, such as your Aadhaar, DigiLocker, and UPI services. Correct? So this is your first news. Do pay attention. It was a good information. Next is which Indian naval ship represented Indian Navy at multilateral naval exercise Komodo 2023 that was held at Indonesia. So we are talking about exercise Komodo, right? This exercise Komodo, can you tell me where was this held? This Komodo exercise was held in Indonesia. Correct? This is the fourth edition of this Komodo exercise that was held in Indonesia. It was held between 4 to 8th of June, right? And in this exercise, INS Satpura participated as a part of Indian Navy. Correct? Important, take a note of it. This exercise Komodo, remember, it is a biennial exercise. That means this exercise is held every other 2 years, right? And it was started since 2014, and this exercise is basically held in the Indian Ocean region and the Pacific region only. Correct? And Komodo 2023 was the first iteration or the first edition of this exercise after COVID pandemic. Right? Then in this exercise Komodo, almost navies of 36 countries including USA, Australia, Brazil, Bangladesh, Canada, China and India participated the opening of this international exercise of the 2023. And the theme that you need to remember for this exercise was partnership to recover and to rise together. I repeat, what was the theme of this exercise Komodo? It is partnership to recover and rise together. Correct? So this is your multi-naval exercise Komodo. Here you can see it was in Indonesia and INS represented Indian Navy at this exercise Komodo. Next, in Europe, NATO began their air drill exercise by the name Dash. What is the name of the exercise that was started by NATO recently in Europe? Right? First of all, NATO, it is your North Atlantic Treaty Organization, right? And they have exercised and they started the exercise Air Defender, and 23 here signifies that it is started in the year 2023, right? And this is a display of unity and strength that threaten and to basically we can say threaten Russia also, right? Then this exercise is set to take place from 12th to 23rd of June. This will include almost 250 aircraft from 25 NATO partners. This will include Japan and Sweden, all right? This exercise will focus on keeping USA's presence in Europe and providing training on a large scale. This air defender exercise, this was brought in 2018 to respond to the Russian annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. Correct? And this is the air defender. This is the name of the exercise that was started by NATO. That is their air drill exercise. So you can see here, it is your air defender exercise. This is an air drill exercise that was conducted by NATO. Next is Antardrashti. Recently, remember, RBI Governor Shaktikant Das launched a financial inclusion dashboard, Antardrashti. What is this? This is a dashboard. That means all the information related to various financial conditions or various projects will be showcased here. All the data will be showcased on this dashboard, and with the help of the dashboard, further decisions could be taken. This dashboard will provide necessary knowledge to assess and track the development of financial inclusion by recording the relevant data. Correct? And this dashboard, presently intended for internal use in the RBI, will further facilitate greater financial inclusion through a multi-stakeholder approach. Correct? Then if we talk about RBI, who is the governor? Shaktikant Das. Deputy governors, how many deputy governors are there? 4 deputy governors are there. Where is the headquarter? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established on 1st of April 1935. Next, it is your Fino Payments Bank. They have partnered with which company to introduce spending account? I repeat, recently Fino Payment Bank, they have partnered with Hubble Money. I repeat, they have partnered with Hubble Money to introduce a spending account. Correct? This Fino Payment Bank, they have partnered with this Hubble Money. This is a fintech company. This is based out of Bangalore, Karnataka. Correct? And they have partnered to introduce India's and world's first spending account. Correct? And the aim here is at helping customers manage their finances, track expenses, and earn rewards on their purchases. Correct? And this partnership is made under the Fino Payment Bank's Fino 2.0 initiative. And this Fino 2.0 initiative is to strengthen their digital offering and enhance the overall customer experience. So coming back, Fino Payments Bank, and under their initiative Fino 2.0 initiative, they have partnered with Hubble Money to launch India's and world's first spending account to track and manage their finances. Correct? Who will be their target audience? Gen Z and millennial customers are their target audience here. Users will earn an annual interest rate of 2.75% on the funds that are parked in their account. If we talk about Fino Payments Bank, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer? Rishi Gupta. Where is the headquarter? It is in Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 2017. So here you can see it is your Fino Payments Bank. They have joined with Hubble Money to introduce this spending account. Next, Sebi has introduced a framework for direct mutual fund investment platform. I repeat, Sebi has introduced a regulatory framework for online investment platform that will facilitate investments in mutual fund schemes with respect to September 1, 2023. This will bring clarity on obligations of such platforms and also addresses the investors' concern. The introduction followed by public consultation and discussions in the Mutual Fund Advisory Committee. It has been decided to prescribe a framework for execution-only platforms for transacting in direct plans of schemes of mutual fund. What are the regulations that we are talking about here? This platform providing mutual fund investment services in direct plans will have to apply for execution-only platform license, either with Sebi or Association of Mutual Fund in India. Correct? The platforms of investment advisors and stockbrokers will not need an EOP, that is execution only platform registration, if it is open only for their advisory or broking clients. Correct? Next is microfinance AUM, that is assets under management. So microfinance AUM increased by 22% in fiscal year 23, and NBFC MFIs being top lender with 40% stake. I repeat, according to the data released by MFIN, that is Microfinance Institution Network, the gross loan portfolio that comes under the assets under management of microfinance industry increased by almost 22% in fiscal year 23 to 3.5 lakh crore, serving 6.6 unique borrowers. The number of active microfinance loan account increased 14.6% to 13 crore as on March 2023. Correct? Take a note of this. I repeat, recently it is your MFIN, that is Microfinance Institution Network. Alright, according to the data released by them, the gross loan portfolio, that is assets under management of the microfinance industry, increased by 22% in fiscal year 23 to 3.5 lakh crore, which is serving almost 6.6 crore unique borrowers. Next is awards and recognitions. GSITI Hyderabad got the accredited as Athi Uttam by NABET, that is Geological Survey of India Training Institute, that is GSITI. This comes under the Ministry of Mines, right? And they have recently got accredited from National Accreditation Board of Education and Training, that is NABET, for their outstanding science training or earth training skills. Correct? I repeat, GSITI, they got aggregated by NABET for their outstanding earth science training. Correct? This is important, take a note of it. Right? GSITI, that is your Geological Survey of India Training Institute. They are offering training capacity building programs to various stakeholders to both central and state departments of Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited. Correct? Under this, central universities, colleges and other educational institutions are to participate from developing nations through Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation program that will be sponsored by Ministry of External Affairs. Correct? So coming back friends, it is your GSITI Hyderabad that got accredited as Ati Uttam by NABET. Correct? Next, who has been honored with the Governor of the Year Award at the Central Banking Awards 2023? He is none other than the Governor of RBI, Shaktikant Das. I repeat, RBI Governor Shaktikant Das has been honored with the Governor of the Year Award at Central Banking Awards 2023. He has been granted this award for his role during COVID-19, the Russia-Ukraine war and the fight against inflation. Apart from this, remember, during this Central Banking Awards, they were also announced a winner of the Central Bank of the Year Award for 2023, and that bank is your National Bank of Ukraine. Right? National Bank of Ukraine has been awarded with the Central Bank of the Year 2023 award. Correct? This is important. Note it down. Next is appointments and resignations. ACC named Sudhansh Pant. I repeat, ACC named Sudhansh Pant as the Health Secretary and Chanchal Kumar as the Aviation Secretary. As you can see him in the picture, he is Sudhansh Pant and he will be our new Health Secretary. Correct? So ACC, that is your Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, appointed Sudhansh Pant, Indian Administrative Service Officer, IAS officer of 1991 batch, and he has been appointed as the Health Secretary, and Chanchal Kumar will be the new Aviation Secretary. Moving on, next is Indigo. Indigo CEO Peter Albers has been elected as the next chief of IATA's Board of Governors. What is this IATA? It is your International Air Transport Association. So remember, recently the Chief Executive Officer of Indigo Airlines, that is Interglobe Aviation Limited Indigo, has been now elected as the chairman of the next chief of the IATA, that is International Air Transport Association's Board of Governors. He will succeed the current chairman Manzi Makolo, the CEO of Rwanda Air, in June 2024. Correct? So remember who will be the next chief of IATA Board of Governors. He will be Peter Elbers. Next, IRDAI, they have approved SBI Mutual Fund to increase their share in ICICI Lombard by how much percent? So remember, it is IRDAI that has approved SBI Mutual Fund to take up to 10% of share in ICICI Lombard, right? And this SBI Mutual Fund is a joint venture between State Bank of India and an Indian public sector bank, that is Amundi, and European Asset Management Company. By the end of March, SBI Mutual Fund through various schemes held 4.62% stake in ICICI Lombard, while ICICI Bank held 48.02%. Correct? So now IRDAI has nodded or has given approval to SBI Mutual Fund to pick up to 10% in ICICI Lombard. Correct? If we talk about ICICI Lombard, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Bhargav Das Gupta. It was established in 2001 and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next is CCI has given recently CCI has approved the acquisition of certain shareholding in Ambit by Daiwa International. I repeat, CCI has approved the acquisition of minority stake in Ambit Private Limited by Daiwa International Holding Incorporation through a combination of primary subscription of shares and secondary share purchases from existing shareholder. Daiwa International Holding Incorporation, that is incorporated in Japan, was established for the purpose of holding stocks in a domestic or foreign company for its commercial activities. Correct? And APL is a merchant broker registered with Sebi here. So recently CCI has approved the acquisition of certain shareholding in Ambit by Daiwa International. Next is your science and technology. GRSE has launched two warships, that is INS Anjadeep and INS Shanshodhak. I repeat, there are two Indian naval ships that has been launched by GRSE, that is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, and these two INS are your INS Anjadeep and INS Shanshodhak. Correct? Important, take a note of it. This INS Anjadeep, this is the third of the 8 indigenously built anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, and this INS Shanshodhak, this is the fourth and the last in the series of survey vessel large project, and they are being both built by were built by whom? GRSE, that is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, that is a facility of L&T that is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Correct? Let's move on. Next is environment. Gecko Mizoramomensis, right? Gecko Mizoramomensis. This is the name of the new flying gecko species that has been found in Mizoram, right? You can directly see it from here. This is the new species of flying gecko that were found in Mizoram. Also, as you can see, there is a this is a flying gecko, so it has been also named as the parachute gecko. Next, when do we observe World Blood Donor Day? World Blood Donor Day is observed on 14th of June. I repeat, when do we observe World Blood Donor Day? It is observed on 14th of June, and the theme or the slogan for the same here is give blood, give plasma, share life, share often. You can see here the theme, that is give blood, give plasma, share life, share often. This is the theme for the World Blood Donor Day. Correct? Then remember, if we talk about the same, this day is observed by WHO. Correct. This WHO was founded in 1948. Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus is the Director General and Geneva, Switzerland is the headquarter. Next is your state news. NSE Maharashtra government and Moneybee Institute signed an MOU for investor awareness program. I repeat, NSE, that is your National Stock Exchange, signed a tripartite memorandum of understanding with the Department of Higher Education and Technical Education, with Government of Maharashtra and your Moneybee, right? So these three platforms, these three organizations came together. They signed a tripartite MOU to create awareness among public about investing in the capital market. So we can say that these three organizations came together and they will be creating awareness in the general public about how should they invest in the capital market. Also, Maharashtra became the first state to actively initiate the financial literacy campaign under this MOU. Moneybee Institute has been emerged or has been engaged in training through online and offline sessions to related to finance and investment since 2017 or 2007. Correct. Then if we come back to NSE National Stock Exchange, it was incorporated in 1992, started operations in 1994. Chairman and public interest director here is Girish Chandra Chaturvedi. Managing director here is Ashish Kumar Chauhan, and the headquarter will be in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Correct. Moving on. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister inaugurated Mukhyamantri Ladli Bahina Yojana fund transfer. I repeat, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, inaugurated Mukhyamantri Ladli Bahina Yojana. This is by depositing an amount of 1000 rupees each in the account of 1.25 crore women of the state during the event that was held at Garrison Ground in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. Right? The Madhya Pradesh government earlier had plans to increase the assistance from 1000 rupees to 3000 rupees per women in future, right? And this will be provided per month. Correct? This comes under your Mukhyamantri Ladli Bahina scheme, that is basically to provide a fixed amount of money to the women on monthly basis. Correct? And this is right now 1000 rupees, and there are plans that it will be increased to 3000 rupees per month. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Global DPI Summit 23 was held in Pune. INS Satpura represented Indian Navy at multilateral naval exercise Komodo 2023 at Indonesia. Then in Europe, NATO begins their air drill exercise, that is Air Defender 23. RBI Governor Shaktikant Das launched the Financial Inclusion Dashboard, that is Antardrishti. Fino Payments Bank has joined the Hubble Money to introduce spending account. Sebi has introduced framework for direct mutual fund investment platform. Microfinance assets under management increased by 22% in fiscal year 23. GSITI Hyderabad got accredited with Ati Uttam by NABET. RBI Governor Shaktikant Das has been honored with the Governor of the Year award at Central Banking Awards 2023. ACC named Sudhansh Pant as the new Health Secretary and Chanchal Kumar as the Aviation Secretary. Next is Indigo CEO Peter Albers has been elected as the next chief of IATA's Board of Governors. IRDAI has approved SBI Mutual Fund to take up to 10% share in ICICI Lombard. CCI approves the acquisition of certain shareholding in Ambit by Daiwa International. GRSC launched two warships, that is INS Anjadeep and INS Sansodak. Gecko Mizoramnensis. This is the name of the new species of flying gecko that was found in Mizoram. World Blood Donor Day on 14th of June. NSE Maharashtra government and Moneybee, these three organizations signed an MOU for investor awareness program so that they should be well aware about investing into the capital market. Then Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mukhyamantri Ladli Bahina Yojana fund transfer was held and 1000 rupees were transferred to the women of Madhya Pradesh, and in future it is expected to be increased from 1000 rupees per month to 3000 rupees per month. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to the revision part. International Albinism Awareness Day is observed on 13th of June, and with the theme inclusion is strength. 12th edition of the bilateral joint military exercise Equirin was held between India and Maldives, and the location for this exercise between India and Maldives is your Uttarakhand. Next is the first meeting of the Joint Committee of India UAE SEPA that was concluded successfully. What is CEPA? Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, and this was signed between these two countries in order to increase the non-petroleum trade to $100 billion by 2030. Moving on, Dr. Bharti Praveen Power. She have launched the phase 3 of Thalassemia Bal Seva Yojana. I repeat, Dr. Bharti Praveen Power have launched the phase 3rd of the Thalassemia Bal Seva Yojana. Correct? This third phase of this Thalassemia Bal Seva Yojana was launched by the Ministry of State. Dr. Bharti Praveen Power, who is the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, to commemorate the World Thalassemia Day on 8th of May. Right? Now, this is an initiative of Ministry of Home and Family Welfare, and which is being supported by Coal India Limited as a part of their corporate social responsibility. Correct? Remember, Ministry of Housing and Family Welfare has been implementing this Thalassemia Day since 2017. Correct? And they have been celebrating it under National Health Mission to treat thalassemia. This thalassemia is an inherited blood disorder that causes a body to have less hemoglobin than normal. And now recently, the second phase of this particular day or this particular initiative was launched in March 2023. Correct? Moving on, so remember, she is Dr. Bharti Praveen Power, who launched the third phase, not second, who launched the third phase of this scheme recently. Moving on, next is India Post, CAIT and Tripata Technologies. They have signed an MOU for logistic services. See, a tripartite agreement, tripartite means three organizations came together to sign an MOU that was signed between India Post, Confederation All India Traders, that is CAIT, and Tripata Technologies Private Limited, and all these three organizations came together and signed a tripartite MOU, and this was to increase the logistic services. Also remember, this tripartite agreement will provide shipping and the last mile delivery services to these organizations. The initiative will streamline the parcel operations of the Indian Post, and this will also enable the delivery of goods for small businesses by leveraging the vast network of India Post. Correct? If we talk about India Post, who is the Director General here? Alok Sharma. Headquarter is in New Delhi. Then if we talk about CAIT, that is your Confederation of All India Traders, who is the chairperson here? Mahendra Shah. President is BC Bhartiya and Secretary General is Praveen Khandelwal. Where is the headquarter of CAIT? It is in New Delhi. So coming back, it is your India Post, CAIT and Tripartite Technologies Tripta Private Technologies Private Limited. They signed a tripartite agreement between, and an MOU was signed between these three organizations in order to increase the logistics. And once the logistics increase, then you can see the cost of these logistics between these two locations will be reduced. All right. Next, who received the first Indian cargo ship at Sitwe port, that is in Myanmar? Correct. So remember, our Union Minister Sarbandana Sonowal have received the first Indian cargo ship at Sitwe port in Myanmar. Correct. Important. He received this first Indian cargo ship during the inauguration of this Sitwe port. Correct. And this Sitwe port is in Myanmar. This was jointly inaugurated by Sarbandana Sonowal and Admiral Tin Aung San of Myanmar. Correct. So remember, first cargo ship arrived at Sitwe port in Myanmar, received by Sarbandana Sonowal. Next, who won the Lawrence World Sports Award in the men's category. Remember, Argentina professional footballer, and he plays for PSG, that is Paris Saint Germain. Correct? PSG club. So he is Lionel Messi, who has recently won the Lawrence World Sportsman of the Year 2023 award. Correct? And this is for the second time that Lionel Messi has been awarded or honored with this Lawrence World Sportsman of the Year award. This is the most prestigious honors in sports, and it was honored, or he was honored with this on 8th of May in Paris, France. Correct? This year 2023, it marked the 24th edition of the Lawrence World Sports Award. Correct? And this award will honor the most memorable sporting performance of 2022. Correct? So who is he? The correct option is Lionel Messi. Now if I ask you, Lawrence Women or Lawrence World Sports Women of the Year award was awarded to whom? She is a Jamaican sprinter. Her name is Shelly Ann Fraser. Correct? Shelly Ann Fraser. She is a Jamaican track and field sprinter. She was honored with Lawrence World Sports Women of the Year award. And if we are talking about Sportsmen award, he will be Lionel Messi, and for the second time he was honored with this title. Or we can say this is the basic aim of this particular meet. Next is Ananta Raman has been appointed as the new TransUnion Civil Chairman. Directly remember, important. Next, Amitwa Mukherjee has got 3 months extension as the Chairman and Managing Director of NMDC and NMDC Steel. Next is Reliance climbed 8 spots and ranked 45th on the Forbes 2023 the Global 2000 list. So friends, these were your important revision current affairs. Now let's move to the homework part. First, Sagar Samriddhi is an initiative of which union ministry? Second, which union ministry announced Antarrashtriya Yoga Divas Media Samman? Third, which company has initiated a pilot study on vehicles utilizing E27 fuel and ethanol blended diesel fuel? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.